We are here outside Fire in Vauxhall, where Swindle is celebrating the launch of his debut album, Long Live the Jazz. For the first time ever, he will be performing a full live set alongside a special selection of DJs. We're going to be talking to him about the album, his recent tours, and of course, the jazz. Your album is out on Sunday, the 16th of June.
Yes.
When's your birthday?
25th of February.
Okay, it wouldn't have been able to come
I mean, 16th of June.
Okay. So your album's out 16th of June. Can you tell us, can you sum up the album? And can you tell us what this is your first album, yeah?
Yes.
Can you tell us what this album means to you?
This album means to me my first kind of long play expression of what I feel like my music represents, I guess, and just an honest imitation of my life for the last 2 years or whatever of my journey, and my love for the jazz.
So you've released music with Deep Medi, by yourself, Butters. Anyone else?
Planet Moo, Rowena. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
So why did you choose Deep Medi?
Truth is, Medi let me do what I want.
Yeah.
That's
what they all do, no?
No, they don't actually.
Okay.
Most labels don't, and I've got big problems with that. I'm not very easily contained in a label situation, and seriously, Medi have just let me creatively do what I want, and yeah. I just feel like it's just a real good home for me.
You've said obviously they let you do what you want, but do you feel like there's an actual proper connection between your music and Deep Medi? Like, would you have made the same songs you made and done the same things you've done if you was on Planet Moo or if you were on Butters?
No, because also the experience of playing live with Malo in Cuba and having someone that I can call or email tunes at 3 a.m. that I just made or whatever makes a massive difference. The conversations you have, you know, the places that you go, they all have a massive impact on your output, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, no way. If my life was any different over the last 2 years, then this album would be different, I guess.
And do you love this album?
Yeah.
With all your heart?
With all my heart.
Is this a good place? Is this a good foundation for you to start and say, like, this is my first album I ever put out?
Yeah, I feel like it is my heart, you know what I mean?
Are you gonna cry?
Yeah.
Cut the cameras, cut. No, I'm joking. For people that follow you on Twitter and stuff, we may have seen a couple pictures or whatever, but you've just done something pretty amazing.
So I just did 12 shows in the US and literally got back the day before yesterday. Before I actually went to the US from South Africa and did 2 dates there. And I'm just trying to think of the date that the tour actually started.
I was trying to think of that as well, actually.
The tour started in Swindle. And yeah, and finished in New Orleans.
Nah, don't get a New Orleans
and
pun.
Went everywhere in between.
What was the New Orleans pun? There wasn't one.
That was it. But you know, it's just like how drastic is that difference? You know what I mean? Via South Africa, via Holland and Italy and all these places that let us use their nights as part of this tour. It's pretty crazy. What
blew your mind? What did you see that you thought, oh my goodness? If I didn't ever do this, I would never have seen that.
Alright, so check it. I did 2 shows in South Africa. I was in Johannesburg. I went to Cape Town. I had some spare days in Johannesburg, completely fell in love with the place. And I only had 1 day in Cape Town. I wake up after the show, which was amazing. Shouts to Cold Turkey. And I look out my window and I could see this mountain, Table Mountain, and it's got all these clouds around the front. And I know I'm going to America on Friday.
Yeah.
And it's Monday morning and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going home. And I ring the promoter and I'm like, look, I'm not going home. Can you take me to the airport? Let me try and change my flight or whatever. I went to the airport, changed my flight. I came home on Thursday, went to my mum's for 6 hours and then went straight to America.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So in that time, I got in studio for a day. I climbed that mountain that I looked at.
Did you?
Yeah. I went to the top of that mountain that I saw. I stroked a cheetah. Yeah, a cheetah cub. Met a penguin.
Can I just say, he said he stroked a cheetah, then he said a cheetah cub. He took away the cheetah dream from me.
No, but a cheetah cub ain't A cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Is it a big?
A cheetah comes as big as you, man.
Oh, come on. I'm
I'll show
quite a
you a
small
picture.
person. What countries would you like to go to that you haven't been to yet?
Asia. I haven't stepped foot in Asia, and that has to change. I really want it to change this year. I want to go and play Asia.
Yeah.
Anywhere, especially the east of Asia, I guess would be the first place I'll go. Japan or China.
Do you worry about like a language barrier ever?
No.
Obviously, the places you've been to, I'm sure they speak English there, but
I'll only ever really go to places for music, and that's the language that gets me there.
yeah.
So I know that I'll be fine with that when I
you get
land,
there.
because that's the reason I'm there.
Today, you're doing your very first full. How long's a full live set in total? Do you know? Do you just play and when it finishes,
Yeah,
it
it's
finishes?
less than an hour.
It's less than an hour.
Yeah.
So you're doing a full live set.
Yes.
We watched you do some sound checking. We're allowed to say what it is because by the time the video comes out, it's happened. So you've got the tube in the face.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Talkbox.
Talkbox.
Yeah.
Which is obviously different to a vocoder.
Yeah.
Okay, so Talkbox. You've got the handheld, like...
Keytar.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Half key, half tar, right?
You've got how many keyboards set up on stage?
3.
3 keyboards on stage.
Yeah.
And then you've got the laptop.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Yeah.
That's your unit. And then we've got Vondi on drums.
That's
Who
correct.
told me he's been playing drums since he was 14.
Yeah, I know. Try to keep it a secret, right?
Yeah.
Not around me.
He's a boss.
Yeah.
And then we've got the trumpet players.
Yeah.
The trumpets, yeah?
We've got a brass section.
Brass
so we've
section.
got a trombone,
Okay.
played by Bob. We have Neil on the trumpet, and we have Ben on the saxophone.
Bob is such a trombone player's
You
name.
know what I
innit?
mean?
Bob, the
We call it
trombone
Bob
player.
the Bone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
Bob
works.
Bone.
So yeah, so we've got drums, brass, you on the keys, we've got electronic, and then is there anything else we're missing?
Yeah, but it's gonna turn up later, so we'll just let it turn up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to me about the lineup. Why did you pick not each person, but what was the kind of background thing on? Okay, I'm gonna put on a rave, and these are the people that I want to play.
I mean, it's Long Live the Jazz, right? Silky and Quest are like my jazzy sparring partners, and we just like really into similar stuff, and they helped me on the journey in this record coming out in with Deep Medi.
Yeah.
You know, collaborating with Silky and sharing music with them, probably the reason Mala ever heard my music.
That's a good place to start.
It's a good place to start, and plus I just love what they do.
Yeah.
Josie Rebel, I just told her this actually, as because I haven't seen her for ages.
Yeah.
And yeah, one night the Butter show was like, I can't remember what time, just late.
Yeah.
And Josie's show was after it. On the way home in the car, this is the first time I met her. I'm locked in and like she's playing my record collection.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah. If I ever do a party, like she has
She's
to
playing
open
it,
up,
yeah.
especially when it's called Long Live the Jazz.
Yeah.
So that's why she's on, you know. Ronnie Size.
Why not?
It's jazzy, yeah, but you know, there's also the jazz connection, you know, and like we've linked up for one reason or another recently, which is amazing for me because I'm a fan from early, you know what I mean. I had these records before I even thought about pressing one of my own. So yeah, again, it's just about honesty, you know what I mean. It's not about like going through like some agent's list and thinking, oh, that's a pull or that's good, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just about just about honesty, and that's how my life ended up booking this party, you know what I mean.
Is there anyone that you wanted to get that you couldn't?
Yeah.
Or that wasn't available?
James Brown.
It's 5 minutes to 1. Swindle's about to go on stage with his live band. A massive shout to every single person that came down here today to celebrate the launch of his album. We're going to go inside and enjoy the rest of the night. Long live the jazz.
Long
jazz.
Long live the 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 jazz on camera.
Long live the jazz.